What's good, y'all? It's Joker Man Uno, man. It's WrestleMania season, man. I got the white boy out back as Mr. Grimm. If you're familiar at all with what I do on this page, you've seen this guy's username at least once or twice, especially if you are there for the Twitch live streams and the YouTube live streams. Here's probably a link to one of those too. But we're not here to talk about that. I'm not here to shill anything. I'm here to talk about WrestleMania, talking about the matches that are coming up, predictions of what we think are going to be the best, and then we'll come at you later with what they actually really were as time played out. I don't know if I'm gonna like post this now or wait until the night 1, night 2 is over and then just make one big thing. I'll figure it out later. But without further ado, we're going to that page. So this is how we ranking it. It's hype, excited, all right, meh, and FOH. How are we doing this? You want to start from the bottom?
Fuck out of here.
Which means fuck out of here, by the way. If you didn't know, it means fuck out of here. How are we doing this? Let me get my giant head back here. All right, how are we doing this, Vegas? We'll start with Rey Mysterio, whose groin
didn't even get to go up there.
Right, we start because with this man's groin is got him out of action right now.
Ankle, one of the other.
Or his ankle with this kind of insult to the luchador culture here in El Grande.
If it were happening,
if it were happening, man, I love you, Ray, but you know. All right, so we with this tag team of Liv Morgan and what's his girl name? Raquel Rodriguez. And you got the hodgepodge team of Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. You know what? I am not gonna lie to you. I feel the exact same way. Originally, I wanted to do this. You do your own, and then I do my own. But I think it's much more fun if we just work it out right now together. Because I actually agree with that. That's actually a fuck out of here. I'm not excited for that. And as we transition to the next,
fuck out of
here. Come on, New Day, man.
I am fucking tired of them getting fucking title shots. I've seen it since day fucking one. I'm done with this shit.
It should be my other brothers. It should be my other brothers here.
And the fucking machine guns and DIY, yes, the triangle match.
It really should be that way. I actually agree. Is this another fuck out of here?
It is a fuck out of here.
I actually agree. It's because, you know, we're 3 for 3 on agreeing right now. That's hilarious. Now, okay, here we go. Now we get into some shit. We got LA Knight, Jacob Fatu for the US title. How you feeling about this?
For Fatu, I'm like, all right, but for LA Knight, I'm like, meh, so it's like in the middle.
So you're in the middle of meh and all right?
You could go either one of them.
You know what? I'm in that ballpark. I'm gonna go with all right, just because Jacob Fatu. I really love Jacob Fatu.
Put all your stocks in him if you could.
Yeah, you know, Jacob Fatu. You know, he says it a lot. I also agree with it. Jacob Fatu is the future.
Product placement.
What's product placement? Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
This is
the best drink.
Dr. Pepper Fiend. And who's the second dude?
Breaker.
And Braun Breaker, of course, who we'll get to later. So I'm gonna say all right. I think, you know, the build to this hasn't been too great. LA Knight's been fucking with him a couple times. I remember he kind of led him into the back room like a bull with a red carpet. That shit was pretty hilarious.
I thought you were talking about another type of bull.
Like a Brahma bull, like a rock.
No.
What kind of bull you talk about?
Let's keep going.
Whoa! All right, so now we're here with my Nubian princesses, my black queens. Dr. Umar Johnson, you be proud of me. We got Naomi and we got Jade Cargill. You know, I love both of these women actually. I know Joey has a huge thing for Jade.
Oh yeah.
No, you have a huge. I'm right. Like huge thing for Jade. Doesn't really like Naomi too much. I fuck with Naomi. Shout out, big Ooze, Big Jim. Bad to go on.
Hitting back shots.
Oh man, whew.
That'd be wonderful.
So where you got this player?
Male, all right.
Male, all right.
I can't be excited for the match because it's fucking Jade. I love Jade. but
she was in developmental
can't
for a
carry
minute for a
fucking
reason.
match.
Yeah, she's not
And
yet.
Naomi ain't a ring general, so she ain't gonna exactly be over here like fucking Eddie Guerrero.
Right.
But storyline wise, match alright. Probably alright more so. More on alright than Jacob Fatu and Drake.
Yeah, you
Or
know.
not Drake, Knight, I said his old name.
Who you talking about?
LA Knight used to be called Eli Drake.
Eli Drake.
So I just, for some reason, went back to that name randomly because we've been talking about Drake being a menace.
Inside
Then
joke, Degrassi joke. If you follow me on Twitter, you might see what that's about. But yeah, I am inclined to agree. I like when we eventually rank the rankings, I'll probably put this closer to the top of All Right myself. So I agree. It should be an All Right. All right, so now we got the 4-way for the Intercontinental. We got Braun Breaker, we got Penta, we got Finn Balor, we got Dominic Mysterio.
Alright.
All right as well. You know,
It's gonna be a clusterfuck, so it's gonna be something to behold. But
we talked about what kind of outcomes we would like, what we would like, what they're probably gonna do, and what they probably shouldn't do, and shit like that. Like, we know Finn is not gonna get nothing. He's getting no rub. I think it would be really cool if Dom get it, but we know that's not gonna happen. Pentas is.
I think Dom is gonna get it.
You think he's gonna get it?
I think he's gonna pin Balor to get it.
I would love for him to get it, but we basically something has to happen between Dom and Finn in this match, no matter what, so they can divide Judgment Day, because that's the story they're going through. I think it's too soon for Penta, even though Penta is probably like the
that's a SummerSlam thing, if anything.
Yeah, even though he's probably the most like over out of all, not the like in a good guy kind of way.
Yeah, I understand.
Because you know Dominic is the nigga you love to hate. He's like Lottie Dottie. So where you got this player? With the Undertaker.
Alright, or excited. I'm kind of excited, but I'm more so alright about it.
I'm kind of more alright about it too. I'm just gonna put it right here. We're gonna rank alright later. All right, so we got what's the difference between a regular street fight and a Vegas Strip street fight?
And you can do cocaine and
they're gonna have playing cards. Yeah, they're gonna have hookers with playing cards with powder in them. This is Damian Priest. Shout out Damian Priest, BX all day, and Drew McIntyre.
They should have called it an Ace Rothstein fucking street fight.
Ace is high. So I like this feud a lot, actually.
Excited.
Me too. I'm excited too. I enjoy it. This goes back, like, you know, Drew's whole story is getting back on everybody who kind of effed up his, you know, minute and however second long title reign with the heavyweight, and Damian Priest was there at every turn, and it makes sense. And this should be the end of his feuds. After this, I don't know who's gonna win. Who you got winning this?
McIntyre.
If he doesn't win this, he should start winning. He should win every match after this for like the next I don't know how many years, because he's just been losing and losing and losing. It has to reverse Uno pretty soon. Excited. All right.
So moving on, we don't even need to say ready to the fuck out of here category.
Logan Paul, AJ Styles. I love you, AJ Styles, but yo, Logan, bro, you instantly.
We have no need to elaborate or anything.
Instantly and fuck out of here. Fuck
Main event night one.
Main event night one. Triple threat. I love the triple threat matches in this fucking PLE we got in this WrestleMania season, and we got freaking the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. We got CM Punk with Paul Heyman at his side, and then we got Seth freaking Rollins. This is a very long-lasting, year-long booking type storyline we got here. Damn near 2 decades almost in the making. How you feeling, players?
Excited. I mean, not excited. I was excited, and then Machine Head was played for their promo, so it goes to hype.
Oh yeah, and SmackDown, right?
Yes.
Yeah, last night's SmackDown was pretty alright. You know, it was promo heavy, but you know that CM Punk shit, and
we'll get to the other thing that happened at the end.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Not the CM Punk thing, but what happened at the end. We'll get to that at the end. That really put it over the edge. But the promos were good, like you said.
Vignettes were good.
Vignettes that really hyped it up. I'm hype about this as well. then we get to the next triple threat. Like I said, these triple threats are freaking lethal. I'm so glad that this is a triple threat. I love how they've been booking this. I love that the crowd is kind of like shitting on Bianca, even though she is justifiable at every turn. They just love Io and Rhea that much is what I personally think is going on here. And
Bianca's getting stale too. She's got to do.
She's got to go. She's like almost like the John Cena thing, where she's just been a baby face for so long.
And too strong of one too.
So I'm hoping Io walks away with this. I really don't want her to be a transitional. I think she just deserves more. I really love her. She's adorable. Everybody loves her. How you feeling about this? Who you want to win?
Io.
You want Io too?
Yeah, I love Io.
Sweet. All right, we going right to
it
the
was hard to be an Io fan for a while.
Yeah, you know.
It wasn't as hard as being a Goto fan, all my wrestling fans out there, but that's over too.
Let's go straight to this Tiffany Stratton.
So
I didn't care about this until I cared about this.
Here's the problem with this match. Storyline wise, I don't give a shit until I did.
Yes.
When they did that train wreck. So on that front, I'm hyped, but on the match front, I'm like, meh to all right. I know how this is going to go.
The Charlotte Flair formula.
Yep, it's gonna just same way Rick did his matches back in the day. It's gonna go by that formula, which it'll be good. But I'm just like, yep, all right, call back at this minute. All right, so in 5 minutes it's gonna be this. All right, you know, but hype wise, like not hype wise, but build wise, went from fuck out of here, I don't care to hype. So you could probably put it on excited, just evening it out.
You know what? I'm gonna go to excited. At first I was gonna go all right, but you said something to me, I think yesterday. I just want to see it because it could be
a train wreck.
A train wreck aspect of it all.
Yeah.
It could go really well, or it could be a train wreck. Either way, it's gonna be entertaining for all the right or wrong reasons. But that's what this shit is all predicated on in the first place. So put that right there at the end of excited. Now, me and you are very divided on this next match right here.
All right.
This Gunther Jey Uso kerfuffle, I'll say. Big Jim tried to salvage what he could, and he really did. He was the best part of this whole build-up, which says a lot already.
Blood and everything.
Yeah, and slapped the shit out of Gunther. Did you see that? That was pretty fucking great. So, men all right, you said?
I give it all right. But I already know.
It's going to happen.
Super kick.
What I think is going to happen is pretty much what happened at that Saturday night shit. Is Jay's going to put up a good effort, and then Gunther's going to kick in that whatchamacallit. And
that killer mode.
That killer mode that he does, that shrug off shit.
Turns into Terminator himself.
He even did that during the build to this shit. And then, however they book it, either Jay has to overcome that shit or he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this on excited just because of I want to see what happens with this title. I want to see where Triple H's head is at with this title. What's he gonna do? What's his plan? He gonna keep it on Gunther? Is he gonna give it to Jay? And if he gives it to Jay, how long is he gonna give it to Jay? And if he gives it, and who's he gonna give it up to? I'm just interested what that belt is getting ready to go through in these next few weeks. That's what I'm excited. It's not even the match I'm excited.
It's gonna be opening match tonight. So
is it opening?
It is opening match.
As it should be.
Yes.
As it should be. That is Cody Rhodes.
Right,
John Cena shit.
Let's ignore this. Is put it where
this
it
is put it right there in that hype.
Right up there.
Just put it right there in that hype, man. Especially after last night.
It announced it was hype even when the build was slow, but last night it's even above that now.
They was shitting on each other heavy. What was
97 Starcade Sting.
Lethal.
Murderous.
Yeah. It's nothing more you can say about it. In Minecraft. There's nothing more you can say about that match. Let's just go ahead and get back to this browser screen and rank the rankings. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. And it's actually where it needs to be.
Really?
Yes.
See, I would actually do this. I would actually do this. There's more story here, though.
That's why it goes there.
There's more history
Yeah.
here, so I understand what you're saying.
Punk says if it was up to him, they would be the main event. I'm like, you don't mean that.
He's saying that as a contrast.
He's saying it now, like, oh hey, you know, actually, I'm all about women main event. Like, shut up, Punk.
It's also the contrast offset with Triple H and all that
that's
shit.
exactly what it is.
That's what it is. All right, so over here.
So Tiffany and Flair go at the bottom.
At the bottom?
Got you. And then
Okay.
it's fine where it's
at.
Yeah.
I agree with you, actually. I agree with that.
This is where it's a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta put Jade and Naomi at the bottom. Not because I don't like Naomi's wrestling. As a person, her and Bianca are phenomenal human beings. So don't get it.
And it's a good feud, but also there's nothing on the line.
But
there's nothing on the line.
It's just a feud.
Yeah, it's just a feud.
It's nothing else. So they got to go at the bottom. Now here's where it gets tricky.
Yeah. I feel like the four-way is going to be a better match. Just based off the talent.
Yeah. So I'll probably put them at the top because it's the same goddamn story, really.
Yeah.
And then man, it's just that. And then fuck out of here. Let's see. Okay, so
Logan Paul. Yeah, I mean, when we say fuck out of here, is it like the best of the worst from right here?
Yeah.
Or is it the worst of the worst?
It's the worst is the bottom one, which is where it should be.
Okay.
And then
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Just because I like Liv. Valkyria is a good wrestler. Bailey, meh,
But fucking the Vikings or Viking Raiders, whatever they changed their name to.
Yeah.
The fucking War Machine versus New Day. I've seen this match.
They would be at the bottom, but Logan Paul makes it bottom by default.
Yes.
He's bottom by default. All right. So that's it. I'm probably going to upload this now because it is like almost 20 minutes long and nobody needs a 40-minute video about tier lists. I'm Joker Man Uno. Follow me.
Cornbread.
He's going to go have some cornbread. Thank you, everybody who's watching this video. And